What's up, everybody? Justin, to do a new show. Haven't done this series of shows in a really long time. It's called the Year in Matches. Year in Matches. I started my Year in Matches series, I believe, with, I think, 1988. Check out the Year in Matches playlist. I also have a Year in Matches video in my countdown playlist. I believe 1987 is one of my countdowns of my favorite matches from 87. Also 1990 Year in Matches is also in my countdown playlist. So this is the Year in Matches. What is the Year in Matches? Well, I go through every year from when I started watching wrestling, 1987, and I give you some of my favorite matches. Maybe you've never seen them. Maybe, excuse me, maybe some of these matches you can take as a suggestion and check them out. A lot of them are on the network, WWE Network. So, here we are, Year in Matches, 1991. 91 was not the best year in wrestling, I will admit, but we still had a ton of great talent in both WCW and WWF. So here are some of my favorite matches from 1991. This is the Year in Matches, 1991. Up first, we'll start with January. January 91. New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW, worked together to put on WCW's Japan Super Show. It was like New Japan's, basically their Wrestle Kingdom event, but with WCW talent. And now, New Japan and their Wrestle Kingdom event, they work with talent all over the world and Ring of Honor talent. So the first match from WCW's Japan Super Show, the first match is Sting against the Great Muta in Japan at the Tokyo Dome. Sting, Great Muta, great match. It's on the network. Check it out. Very good match. I think might be on the network. Maybe it isn't. Anyways, I don't think it is on the network. It was called WCW's Japan Super Show. But I do have it on DVD. But if you have the Sting Into the Light DVD, you can see Sting Great Muta match from 91 is on there, the DVD. So the next match, which is one of my favorites from the Japan Super Show, Ric Flair defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Fujinami. Very good match, very hard hitting. Ric Flair, there's a lot of controversy in the match because Ric Flair kind of loses the NWA World title. Or Fujinami acts like he wins the world title, but it's not really official. Anyways, Ric Flair blades, he bleeds, and Fujinami, Ric Flair had a very good match in the Tokyo Dome. So, some of my other favorite matches now, from 91. From WrestleMania 7. Macho Man Randy Savage, gotta respect him by wearing his shirt. Had one of the greatest matches in 91. Macho Man Randy Savage against the Ultimate Warrior. WrestleMania 7. Macho Man put his career on the line. Hell of a match. And it's all thanks to Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm sure he planned the match. I'm sure he booked it, planned out every spot. Macho Man made Ultimate Warrior look like $1,000,000. Made him look like he knew how to work, but he really didn't. Anyways, WrestleMania 7, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior. Sadly, Macho Man loses. Elizabeth makes an appearance out of the crowd. Attacks Sherry. Attacks Sensational Sherry. That was awesome. Then Elizabeth and Macho Man in the same ring together. And it was epic. I mean, Macho Man turns around, sees Elizabeth, doesn't know what to think. And then he finds out Sherry turned on him and attacked him. And then Macho Man and Elizabeth embrace and they hug. Great moment. When I still watch that match and see them hug, I still get emotional. And I don't even think they're together anymore. In 91. They were separated, I believe. But it was a great moment. So another match from... Let's go to... This is on the network. It's on the Vault section of WWE Home Video Classics. It's the videotape Invasion 92. Some of my favorite matches that are on Invasion 92. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels. 91. From 91. I think it's from right after Ric Flair came in to WWF, because Shawn Michaels was still a rocker. He was still part of the Rockers. Him and Ric Flair had a very good match in 91. It's on Invasion 92 videotape. It's on the network. Check it out. I thought it was a very good match. Another very good match from Invasion 92, Bret Hart. Ric Flair, Bret Hart just became IC champion at SummerSlam 91. This was probably October, September, November, where Bret Hart took on Ric Flair. They had a very good match. Ric Flair was very giving to both Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart in 91. He let them beat the crap out of him. He got really beat down. Took a lot of spots in Ric Flair in 91, like he did his entire career. Let the other talent, his opponent, shine. Shawn Michaels shined as a rocker. He was a rocker still. And Bret Hart shined against Ric Flair. I don't remember the finish. I'm pretty sure Ric Flair beat Shawn Michaels, and Bret Hart, Ric Flair, I'm not sure who won. Probably was a DQ or countout. So other matches that deserve to be on this year-end matches 1991 show. From Super Brawl. Let's go back to February 91. Super Brawl. I believe it's in February, I think. Because all the Super Brawl events, I believe, were in February. Super Brawl 91. Ric Flair again defending the world title against Fujinami. Very good main event. Very good world title match. And the other match from Super Brawl 91, the Steiners against Sting and Lex Luger for the tag team titles. It was a great tag match. Very good. Other matches that deserve to be on here. From SummerSlam 91, the 6-man tag that opened SummerSlam 91, Ricky Steamboat, British Bulldog, Texas Tornado took on the Warlord and Power and Glory. I really enjoyed that 6-man tag. Also from SummerSlam 91, one of my favorite matches from 91, Mr. Perfect defending the Intercontinental title against Bret Hart. It was fantastic. 5-star match. Bret Hart finally became a single star and won the Intercontinental title for the first time. And it was pretty awesome. Other matches from 91. War Games. The War Games match from 91. The Horsemen against Sting, Rick Steiner, Brian Pillman, and I don't remember who their partner was. Who their fourth partner was. But it was Brian Pillman, Sting, Rick Steiner, and somebody else against the Four Horsemen. Very good War Games match in 91 that took place at Wrestle War 91 pay-per-view. So, other matches that were awesome. Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble 1991 match I thought was very good. I don't want to go way ahead and skip anything. From the Great American Bash, because I wrote all these matches down. Great American Bash 91, Sting, Nikita Koloff in a Russian chain match. Very enjoyable. Other matches from WCW. Halloween Havoc 91. Had two very good matches on the show. Dustin Rhodes challenging for the TV title against Stunning Steve Austin. And Lex Luger defending the world title against Ron Simmons in a 2-out-3 falls match. Very good. That was those two matches from Halloween Havoc 91. Another match from Clash of Champions. Clash of Champions 17. I believe 17. It was the Clash of Champions that was in November 91. Sting challenging for the U.S. title against Ravishing Rick Rude is fantastic. They did a injury angle where Sting got injured in the beginning of the show, got attacked, had his bad knee or his bad leg injury that he hurt in 1990, and Lex Luger came out, attacked Sting, grabbed his leg, was slamming it on the rampway, and Sting was injured, went in the ambulance, took him to the hospital. Sting came back, came out of the ambulance, had his leg taped up, because if Sting was U.S. champion. Rick Rude was not. So Sting was defending the U.S. title. He came back into the building. His music hit. Him and Rude started brawling on this ramp. It was awesome. Sting picked him up. Gorilla press slammed him on the ramp. That had to hurt. And it was just awesome match. Sting was defending the U.S. title. His leg was hurt. It was great. It was great emotion in the match. Jim Ross was really good on commentary. He was screaming most of the match. It was just awesome. Paulie dangerously interfered, hit Sting, cracked him over the head with his cell phone, and Rick Rude wins the U.S. title. It was very awesome. So Sting versus Rick Rude, that was from Clash of Champions 17, November 91. So some other matches from Madison Square Garden. Rowdy Piper versus Ric Flair, I believe is October 91. It's on the network to watch in the old school section of the old school house shows. Also from December, I believe it's December or November 91, from Madison Square Garden, Hulk Hogan against Ric Flair. It was a very fun match to watch. So that's it. Well, one more. Survivor Series 91. Hulk Hogan defended the WWF Championship against The Undertaker. That was also a pretty awesome match from 91. I say it was awesome because there was a world title change. And The Undertaker actually defeated the immortal Hulk Hogan. And back then, nobody defeated Hulk Hogan. In his entire WWF run, from 83 to 93, I don't think he barely lost. He lost to Ultimate Warrior. WrestleMania 6, he lost to Undertaker, and he lost to Yokozuna. That's only 3 losses on pay-per-view and TV. So, he didn't lose very much. So, Undertaker became WWF champ. You'd only hold it for like 2 weeks. And you drop it at Tuesday in Texas pay-per-view. That was kind of stupid. Undertaker barely had it. But I understand why they gave it back to Hogan. It was controversy. Hogan kind of cheated to win the title back. So they held the title up. And it was held up in the 92 Rumble. Still, one of my favorite Rumbles of all time is 1992. Hope you enjoyed this year in matches 1991. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.